I am who I want to become. I think that we personally don't know who we want to become unless we do things adjacent to who we want to become, right? Which is why role models are important. Which is why seeing people who do the things you want to do is super important. Or also doing things and learning that's not who I want to be and that's not what I want to do. Super duper important, right? Then change takes time. And that's something I've had to learn like crazy or experience. You want to become something, but you don't realize the time, the effort, the energy it actually costs, or the money. But I'm really going to talk about the time, energy, and effort because man does not know what man wants to be. We don't know what we want to be. We don't really know our interest. Like, you think something cool because other people think it's cool. It doesn't mean it's not cool. I think certain artists are cool, certain musicians are cool. And I don't think certain musicians are cool, and that's okay, right? You have certain friends you get along with, you have certain friends you don't get along with. That's life. You are who you want to become because of your environment, because of who you do, what you do constantly to become that. And it's just time, effort, and energy, and also money. But the real thing is time, effort, and energy. And money is just the price you pay for whatever result. I want to become somebody who can talk to anybody. And ironically, I've kind of become that, right? I wanted to have conversations with strangers and get paid. Currently, what I do, I'm realizing I want more, right? Conversations that get you paid are conversations that are tied with revenue. Conversations that get you paid are conversations that hit right here in the heart. Conversations that get you paid are conversations that address the things that are going on in your mind, address the things that are going on that people don't want to talk about. Those are the conversations I want to be having, right? I think intrinsically we must provide value to each other, which is just helping somebody with something you've already solved. Which is like, okay, if I know the best way to make my bed, I'm going to show you the best way to make your bed. If I know the best way to make bread, I'm going to show you the best way to make bread. If I know one thing at work, they like to ask me is, so Mitchell, what are you actually asking? I give them context. I bounce around the idea, but I don't necessarily have the question. But the best thing that actually solves people's problems is usually asking them questions. And then they ask questions, you realize, okay, the answer's within. And in becoming who I want to become, it's just taking your own advice that you give to other people and taking those steps that are necessary to do that. The sun is dumb bright. Oh my gosh. But such it is. This is my like vitamin D for the day. It's healthy. But yeah, a lot of times we're having conversations, but we don't realize these things are forming our lives and forming our thoughts. I'm just gonna end this video here.